Hi guys, we're heading fast into the silly season with various brands announcing their new releases, and Omega has just made quite a splash with their novelties for 2022. I have some mixed feelings about these new models as a whole. I have a lot of good things to say and some bad things, a lot of positives to share and some negatives. But for now, I've just wanted to focus on the model that I found most intriguing among these controversial new releases, and that presents Omega's take on a recently hyped dial color. Let's dive right in. I'm of course talking about the new Seamaster Diver 300M in green. I've taken to calling it the Riddler for a couple of different but related reasons, and let me explain why. Firstly, we're sticking with the comic book theme of the watch, which will perhaps provide the most obvious point of comparison: the Hulk, the Rolex Submariner 116610LV, with the green bezel insert and green sunburst dial that has been discontinued in 2020. But here in the new Seamaster, we have a ceramic dial and a ceramic bezel inlay that carries deeper and more muted hues of green. It genuinely reminds me of the Riddler, the primary antagonist to the Batman in the newly released movie. Not only does the ceramic dial exude shades of moss and khaki green that recall the military fatigues worn by Paul Dano for a good part of the film, but Omega's daring but yet risky marketing and branding strategy that underpins these new releases also evokes the aggressive and violent methods that Dano's rendition of the supervillain, a social media influencer come serial killer, employs. The green wave dial is truly the highlight of the watch for me, and an important aspect of the Seamaster Diver since it was introduced as the new Bond watch in the 1990s. It may no longer be the rose-milled guilloche of the earlier models, but the laser-engraved dial still carries a certain unique charm. This new model is presented in the same case as the current lineup of Seamaster Divers, 42 by 13.5 millimeters, 50 millimeter luck-to-luck, and in 316L stainless steel, but the polished, brushed Omega screw and pin bracelet introduces a new integration to the case and an extendable fold-over rack and pushed extension with the extra diver's extension. You can examine here the new integration to the case. The helium escape valve, for better or worse, is preserved at 10 o'clock, and so are the skeletonized hands. The movement also remains current. It is the caliber 8800 coaxial master chronometer with the 55-hour power reserve. The watch has an exhibition case back, so you can contemplate the utilitarian in-house movement that is decorated with the arabesque Geneva waves, rhodium-plated bridges and components, and the blackened screws. In addition to this new version presented on the enhanced stainless steel bracelet that is listed at $5,400 American dollars, the Riddler will also be available on a matching green rubber strap for $5,100 US dollars. As a fan and admirer of Omega, if only from a certain distance at the moment, I hope that the Riddler will be the piece that helps us figure out the emerging puzzle in the brand's current identity. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share far and wide. And stay tuned for further content on the other 2022 novelties from Omega and on our shared passion for wristwatches. See you in the next one.